good morning here from another beautiful day in Ensenada, Mexico. Folks, this is day number 1.
We have 5 more days.
5 more days.
5 more days.
I'm ready. Just want to get in there, get going, let the nerves calm down and the excitement build up, and fucking let's race.
You know, the biggest challenge for me on this event was just preserving the vehicle. You always want to maximize whatever you're doing.
XComp stepped up so huge. We did not have a single flat the whole race.
I mean, this is the first time this truck's been in Mexico. It's the longest race this truck's ever competed in. I prepped and built the truck. It's badass.
We only had 2 flats total. That's impressive for a 1,400-mile race.
288 race. This is 288 chase. Do you copy?
We need to go, bro.
Oh, we got ourselves a battle royale, side by side.
I have a lot of faith in what we can pull off. Don't know if we're gonna swing this one.
No issues today, are you kidding me?
That didn't work.
1,400 Baja miles on fucking trailer tires, dude. If these will go through this shit, it'll go through anything with your fucking trailer. All right, gotta go. See you later. Bye.
Probably 2. We're gonna go to Costco in Ensenada.
You're stealing.
How are you? Good, thank you. Hey, we're still waiting for Dan, right? Is he almost here?
Doesn't these fucking taste better in Mexico? That's real.
Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Did a 1,400, almost 1,500 mile race.
Fucking rad. I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of the truck. It's the longest this truck's ever ran, ever.
Still in one piece.
The body is on it. I built this truck 7 fucking years ago.
Oh yeah, and now it's here.
Yeah, like, we ran her hard. It's fucked up, but hey, we're here in a decent position. Fucking Viva Baja, baby. You have to push yourself as a human being sometimes. If you don't do that, you're never going to succeed. This is the one sport where there's every demographic or aspect of living your life comes into off-road racing. My name's Adam Fitza, builder, driver, crew chief for the OTSFF XComp spec trophy truck down here at the Norra Mexican 1000 in Baja. Yeah, I've been in racing now almost 20 years. I was racing motocross as a kid and I got injured. I still wanted to get into some sort of racing. Trophy trucks were always my dream. So growing up in Colorado, we don't really have deserts. As soon as I graduated high school, I moved to California to try pursuing that dream of mine. Got a couple jobs at like mechanic shops and stuff because that's what my dad does. We knew all that, and eventually co-driving and now driving.
We are ready to rock and roll of the 2025 Norra's Baja.
Day 1, we had a mechanical failure with the transmission.
We started, everything was perfect. And I don't know if he's got a flat or not, but he stopped at race mile 53. Trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Dalton, do you copy? Maybe his tracker fell off.
What are all the possibilities you think happen?
Shit, anything can happen. Flat tire, alternator, belt. I mean, you can never replicate this desert, so you can go testing all you want, and some things just bite you in the ass.
Looks like they're stopped. We're trying to get a hold of them on the radio.
Just waiting for him to come up. Don't know if we have to send one of us back there to see if they need help. We're currently standing by at the moment. Where are you guys moving? You're showing stopped on the live tracker.
We are currently moving again, but we are lifting.
Copy.
2.5 hours into a 6-hour day, and we were dead stop. I didn't think that we weren't going to finish it, but it certainly took the adrenaline and you know, dropped it right down fast, because now we had a mechanic. Andre Lauren, team owner, primary driver for this OTSFF off-road program. This event by far supersedes any off-road event that I've done to date. It's an emotional race.
It's really rewarding to see all these kids coming in and wanting a simple thing as a sticker, and that's why we paid homage on our sticker with a sombrero and gave love to this country that lets us go tear up their desert.
Tires are so important, especially on an event like this. Any event that I've ever raced at or competed in, you've got mechanical that you're thinking of, and then the tires. And the tires are so key. And I gained so much confidence in this product as the time went on and the days were going on. We were going through the gnarliest terrain and realistically abusing the product, because I know I had 2 more on the back that if I wrecked one, I could change it. And we put, you know, the vehicle through its test. The product stood together A to Z, no problem.
Tamales, man. Says San Felipe, número 1 all the races. If you don't like it, no pay. I got a for pork, chicken, and jalapeno cheese. You know me?
You heard the man.
You want to test one or no?
Me, no, I'm good.
Brakes, put it in gear.
We've been running with no alternator for like the last, like 65 miles. You could hear the radio starting to cut out. It feels like it was down on power. We weren't sure if we were gonna make it to the finish because it wasn't charging. Could have been better, could have been worse. But you know what? We're here and I'll take that shit.
5 more days.
5 more days?
5 more days of this.
Yeah, hell yeah. 5 more days. I'm not doing this for the video. I'm doing this because I need to do this right now.
I know that.
Actually, you know what I need? I need another beer. Let's go get a beer, Dad. Blake Wilkey here, driver of 1157 stock bug, most limited class here at the Norra 1000. Norra is a lot, and to do it with a small crew,
long day.
No issues today, are you kidding me?
For the first time racing it with my own program, it was stressful, but I knew we could get through it. It being a first time, you learn so much. We're only gonna get so much stronger. So I would say the logistics were what I felt like was going to be the biggest challenge. We ended up doing just fine on those. I think most people overthink it, and I think I overthought it, tried to just make sure everything was perfectly laid out, and it was hard to do. We adapted many times to just be pivotal. And that's, I think, something you have to do when you race Baja.
Oh, we got ourselves a battle royale, side by side. About to swap some paint right to the wood right there. Absolutely wide open, standing on the loud pedal, mano y mano.
The only thing that touches the ground is the tires. We're running XComp tires, trailer tires. The shit that we put these tires through out here blows my mind with how small it is and how many rocks, how many ditches, how many cactuses and bushes that could puncture a tire at any given point. I mean, the elements are the most extreme elements in the world, I feel like.
Offline, another awesome looking truck in the 855. And so everybody has a designated start time every day, whether it's today, on day 1, and then once we get going, it'll be determined by their finish.
XComp stepped up so huge. Thanks to Adam, Fitzel Racing Development, and Andre. Adam said, look, I got tires for you, but you got to finish.
Just off the cuff here, as our trophy trucks are now heading out on course, they have taken the actual initial green flag. They are up to speed. They are racing. They are doing their thing here in Baja.
Tim Kunch from Durango, Colorado, with our team here, the Monarch Iron team. We're steel fabricators and erectors in Durango, Colorado. It's a new truck to us. Picked it up last year in Arizona. Spent a lot of time in Baja working out the bugs, but here we are.
Going out of Bay of LA is my favorite, yeah. That section back to Loretto is fun. We're just gonna have a lot of fun and run hard, race hard.
That carried a lot of weight, you know, especially after that breakdown on day one. I was like, man, we have this whole XComp crew, your team, and here's this guy from Durango, Colorado, man, he's already out.
There is the 855 of Tim Kunch, making it to the line.
It started running really bad, about 60 miles from the finish. We're pouring oil out the exhaust, out basically everywhere. We have 2 broken pistons, a bunch of internal problems. That motor's done, so we're gonna get a whatever engine we can find, get that in tomorrow, make it run, and go finish the rest of this race.
You think you found one from JC?
Yes, I think we got a motor. He said he has a guy that has an engine, so I'm hopeful. We'll lose 250 miles in a day of the race, but rules are we can lose 2 days. We can get it running tomorrow, finish this thing one way or the other. It's Mexico. That's what happens. You just find things keep going. It hasn't completely fallen apart yet.
My name's Corey. I'm a firefighter in Farmington, New Mexico. I navigate and help wrench. Everybody kind of does everything with this team, so there's not like a rule. Mostly, I try to tell Tim where to go, try to keep us out of trouble. Usually do okay at that. Might not have worked out really great on one day in this journey, but it was good.
200 miles today. Truck ran great till the last 30. At least 2 fucked up pistons. We smashed the spark plugs. We're fucked.
We weren't gonna survive 5 more days. We never really had a chance to break the motor in. We just did some heat cycles, dynoed it. The break-in was here in Baja. Where we live, there's not a lot of places to do that. It would have been very mild compared to this race course. So we started calling Juan Carlos with Baja Voyager. He's the man. Hooked us up with Moses Cedros. Said, we found you a motor. Guy shows up. In the back of the truck is a Chevy small block. Came out of a truck that hauls boats in and out of the water. It was so rusted. For 600 bucks, we were like, let's try it. But we were worried about swapping everything over. So we declined that offer, which was hard. That might have been the only option we had. We could spend 3 or 4 days and get nowhere. These people of Baja are so amazing. Midnight, there's literally 20 guys there, all making phone calls, all texting, all reaching out to their people on Instagram. Hey, we got another one. It's a long block, everything's sitting on the ground. We would have to assemble a complete motor. We looked at that and said, I don't know. I don't think we have the time. We wanted just to be a day down so we could use a Joker card and still have one more. Call this other guy. They call him Bones. I don't know the word in Spanish, but Bones, because he knows the bones of the motors. So we go to his house. He's got a little sand drag Jeep, got a Chevy small block, throws a battery in it, fires it up. So we made the deal. Threw in this motor. We don't know nothing about it. We know it starts, sounds good. Got some videos of it racing down sand drags, and we put it in. And you know, the rest is history. It was solid the whole way through.
Steams the buns. That's good.
Oh snap!
On
it. It's on it. It's rolled on it. See it?
Oh, it's filled.
No, he already rolled it.
Beans.
Oh, sure.
That looks badass.
Never had a hot dog with beans, so might as well. Woo! Se ve el vapor, no?
I already did this by myself in desert once this week.
Okay.
Dalton, I'm the navigator for Fitza Racing and OTSFF. Sometimes pit crew, reading the GPS and telling the driver where to go. Pretty much every night we had to go through and make sure that everything was tight and good to go, figure out where the damage was done and what needed to be fixed to make the truck right for the next day. We are changing the fuel filters, probably gonna change the drive shaft. We felt a little bit of a vibration. Feels like the needle bearings inside the caps on the U-joints, so we're gonna change the drive shaft for that. Adam's working on the front end.
Bien.
We pretty much just bottomed out everything that it had. Ever since we hit that G out, the steering was just really loose. Now, we're gonna go through and completely rebuild the whole front end on it because it's probably got a good 1.5 inches of slop in it as opposed to just being tight the entire time.
So on day number 3 here for the 2025 Norra's Baja, it's been very exciting to say the least. I'll tell you right now, and I've said this before, in Norra, with 5 days of racing, now this year being 6 days of racing, the cream rises to the top, man, hands down without a doubt. It certainly does, and that's what's happening right now.
The tires definitely gained us positions. We were able to charge a little harder than other competitors. We were chasing them down in the dust, you know, and when you're in the dust, you can't really see the course. And typically you try being a little more conservative in those times of racing, but I was trying to get around a guy. Oh, screw it, you know, let's go haul ass. Don and I were chasing in the silt, we're in the dust, ripping at like 90 miles an hour. First time he's ever co-driven, he's like, you're wild, like you can't see. And we finally get by the guy, why? Because he got a fucking flat tire. I was stoked.
Today 3:15 maybe, and I'm
How long
like
are you out of gas?
10K. Oh, I just ran out now.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Good. I'm off the clock, so don't sweat it. I just got to transfer in, so.
No, we don't mind. It's called Baja Karma.
Thank you so much. Where do you want to put it?
Wherever you want, man. You guys are beasts doing this out here.
My first one ever.
Really?
Yeah. Not setting the world on fire, but I'm done, and I just got to transfer in and hand in my time card. And then we have a marathon stage tomorrow. Yeah, I'm from Alberta.
Definitely have to meet up with
You're way cooler.
There we go, boys. Some say you're the best, and I'm one of them.
All right, good luck.
Transfer away. Thank you so much, boys.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific. Let's go racing.
This last section along a river, I thought it was in a safari in Africa. Like, look at the vehicle, it's crazy. This was the most gnarliest section I've ever did. It went from like buzzing, high speed rollers in the sand for about 8-10 miles, maybe more. And then we got into this slow down rock section that just made you pucker up. So you went from a real major buzz high adrenaline rush to, oh damn, I hate this.
There's enough weeds on here, or whatever you want to call it, to make a basket.
I saw that.
We didn't get out of the dust until 108 miles in too. Andre was really getting a good training with that. Like, he had to rely on me for everything for it, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
After the first day, we took a few good hits. Grip-wise was great. Like horsepower-wise, you know, we were able to put it to the ground. We got back, although we were concerned with the engine. We looked over the truck and everything else, and there was little tiny scuff marks, like we could tell where we had hit stuff, but they held up really well. Missed 2 days, but they have about roughly 850 miles or so on the steers. We changed the rears after day 1. 700 or 650 miles are on those rear tires. So after we had pounded them through some rock sections, gone off course and ran over, you know, a couple ditches pretty hard, ran over some cactuses, that was not fun. I think we changed almost everything else on the truck actually, but we didn't have to do that. No tires.
You know, we missed 2 stages out of 6. You know, that happens. Out of four clean runs with other problems, right? We did not have a single flat the whole race. The time it takes to change those flats versus getting it through makes a difference. But those things hooked up everywhere. They're on my 1-ton, putting them on the trailers. We're XComp guys. Can't thank you guys enough for supporting us, saying here's tires for the race, go after it. That's huge, man.
The boys are back.
A little trouble today, but no flats.
Man.
No flats.
You already know.
Yeah.
Back tires are tore up.
Back tires are tore up, but not a single flat. Bony. But we're going to fix a couple problems and go hard tomorrow.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
You guys should start making spark plug wires.
Not gonna lie, you look like a race car driver.
It's like how I am on the golf course. I look like a golfer. Am I a golfer? No. I'm ready. I just want to get in there, get going, let the nerves calm down and the excitement build up, and fucking let's race. I'm Don. I work for XComp Tires. We got invited out from Adam Fitz's race team for the Norra 1000 race from Ensenada to Los Cabos here in Mexico. It's 1,400 grueling miles. As a vendor and a tire sponsor, we're just allowed to sit by the starting line, hear about the race after the fact, vend out to the people, talk about our tire brands and everything. This was the first time where we were actually invited out to go with them on the race course, to be in the trucks with them, to see what they put up with, not just the tires, but everybody involved, from the chase team, pit crews, truck drivers, the navigators. Amount of work that these guys do, it's unreal. The preparation involved was second to none to watch this. It was just incredible. I got a great chance, a lifetime opportunity to actually ride with Adam in the race truck. From watching them work on the truck all week, moving to place, the lack of sleep, the lack of showers. A great research and development opportunity for XComp. Like I said, because it's easy to just sponsor our racers and, you know, hear the good, hear the bad, see the placements, see the not finishing of the races. To see it in the flesh live, it was a once in a lifetime opportunity, and we're very grateful for that invitation.
Buenas. ¿Dónde vienes? Estamos juntos del equipo de carreras. ¿El equipo de grabación ustedes? Sí. A las chelas. Al rato. Gracias, adelante. Okay, gracias.
Got that
That's
one
how
good.
you do it, Dan.
Anxious. The first day in the truck, I want to go. Past 2 days have been damn near flawless. So hopefully we can maintain that today. We're only halfway through. We got a lot of racing left, so there's no reason to push it too hard. Yeah. But at the same time, we got to push it and make up time. So we'll be cruising.
All right, folks, good, sunny, beautiful morning coming at you here live and in full effect from the 2025 Norra's Baja. And I couldn't be more excited about this. We are now halfway through the race.
The type of terrain that we saw out there for the tires, it was everything from heavy rock beds, massive boulders in the middle of these roadways that the tires, the 40-inch XTs, just ran over flawlessly. We had a couple of flats out there from the other driver's side that were not the tire's fault, just because the course was too tight. But 1,400 miles in that terrain, it's unreal. And then you hit what's called silt beds. It just looks like a dirt path. And you're like, oh, it's nothing, but silt is just basically like cooking flour, about 3 feet, 4 feet deep. When you have a massive, heavy rig that's going over this at high speeds, you know, you could get stuck and it's just kind of like quicksand, you just float. I'm not even looking out the window. Day 3, Adam just made a comment like, wow, this is a really tight cliff. And I look up and I mean, we are over a mountain, and like the truck was as wide as the path is, corkscrewing up this mountain, and I got a little scared because I didn't even know we were on that. I thought we were just driving down a straight road because I'm staring heavily at this screen. One false move, that truck is going overboard. The tires definitely put up with a lot. We barely changed them out 7 days. We only changed out the rears, come close to the finish line. You know, we didn't want anything to happen.
This filler goes right on this side to here.
I wanted to turn or stat it and just somebody holding this while you guys are sucking it out.
But then we're gonna have to figure out something for a vent too.
What happened with the gas can?
Just because of the crease from elevation when they brought it down, and then in the last few days of sitting there wearing, and it popped a little hole, so we were losing some fuel. So not something we were hoping to happen on the chase truck.
It's a lot easier if you just take the top off and down.
No, let's use it up. These barrels. Let's top them up. Free fuel out here in Mexico, donated by the French Canadian.
Just splash fuel and that's it.
2 rear tires.
And 2 rear tires, all right. Hey, 2 rear tires, splash fuel. Higher, higher.
How you doing? It's crazy.
You did it! Yeah, we did it! Yeah!
And we gave free gas away.
Yeah, we gave free gas away. That's the only way to do it. Russ Fitza, I'm Adam's father. Yeah, my position was in the chase truck, changing tires, doing whatever we have to do to get the truck back on track. Adam had the racing in him for many years since he was a little kid, just hanging out with him this whole week. All the group of people that we get to hang out with and stuff, the racing industry is awesome. The way he can delegate everybody in the chase truck and have positions for them, keeps everybody together, level-headed. I think he's doing a fantastic job on it. I couldn't do it.
The reason, what I do know with a long-time friendship. Ready to come off the line? Blake Wilkey, man, he did some work last night. Might be wanting to take a cat nap behind the wheel today. As, I don't know, maybe 6 o'clock or so last night, 7 o'clock or so last night, he was way out on course with a lot of work to do.
Day 3, lost a ring and pinion. I have the transmission and motor ready to come out with, yeah. Oh, we got beers, dude. Yeah.
The boys.
What's your boys' names?
Alfonso.
Alfonso? Dude. Thank you guys. These guys were posted up right over here. And we got the AGM scissor jack way up in the air.
We have the cartel leading Scotty Doggett to allow us
no way.
to get to us.
Thank you guys. That was a struggle because the chase truck did get stuck in soft sand in a bad position where I had to jog 2 miles to help them get unstuck in my race suit, sweating my butt off. You guys are stuck? Almost stuck. You're not stuck that bad yet.
No, I shut it down way too early, and then these guys showed up out of nowhere.
What's over here? What's this?
We had to go through this place. I'm not going to say what it was, but there's some questionable items that I don't know that we want to put on film. No, they were the nicest people you ever met.
Well, we're out. We're still going to try to finish this thing. We got until 8 o'clock. The transmission's ready to come out. I just needed a couple of things out of here, and the transmission and motor, so we're still gonna go for it. Just probably pinstripe the shit out of my truck, but it's that or we're stuck next to this. Holy shit, boys. You guys ready? Puppy, CV's in that Uno bolt. Let's go. That was a huge relief. But it did put more pressure on me knowing I don't have a spare transmission. If this one lets go, it's gonna be a mad dash to figure out and collect parts to keep pursuing the finish line here in Cabo.
What do you think of that battle?
Oh my God, it's La Paz. You know, stage 5 out of 6. And you got both of the top class 11s together fighting each other for minutes. It's incredible. I mean, we never thought we were going to have this battle. It's great.
And you did.
Oh yes, yes. I'm looking forward for next year. We're gonna do a big purse for class 11. You guys better come.
The
always did over 1,400 miles. The first time we ever showed up here with trophy trucks running the Norra 1000. The tires, DOT approved out here, the XTs. It's a testament to the product. You know, Blake's running on, you know, very lightweight tires in a class 11. He finished second overall. I don't have the type of, what some would say, cojones to actually do one of these things in 1,400 plus miles. Maybe I will one day. We're only striving for greatness. It's not going to stop here. You're going to see a lot more of us in these Mexican races. And now let's go enjoy some poolside cocktails.
Good morning, Baja of Norra's Baja 1000 here. I tell you what, folks, it's day number 6, the last and final day. We're about to put it in the record books. 5 days of outrageous excitement. It has been, hands down, without a doubt, an emotional roller coaster for a lot of the competitors here. A very exciting 2025 Norra's Baja. Unlimited trucks, our buggies, our truggies, all of them right on top of one another.
I wouldn't go with another tire on this vehicle. You have to have trust in the rubber that's keeping you on the ground, right? And I trust these tires with everything I got.
Motorsports changed my life. It put me into a path that I would never want to go back. I live for that next event.
I said a couple prayers and it worked out. It's such a roller coaster of the emotions through the journey to get here, and it just makes the success story we have that much sweeter. Hey, Team XComp, baby, let's go! That means we got one more place to move up. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet.
No problems really today at all. We didn't have any spots. We didn't break anything. Everything ran. It was a good day.
I don't think that you could have done anything to this truck that would have kept us from getting it to the finish line. Once we had gotten that motor started, I think everybody was just kind of galvanized and determined that everything could fall off of it. At that point, we would just carry it if we had to. Like, we had put so much time in that 2 days that the whole team was like, there's no chance we're quitting now.
Nobody ever quit. A lot of times where I wasn't sure how much more they had. I knew I had it, right? And I'm not putting them down. But I also know my team, and I knew they had it, but I didn't know if their doubt had gotten to the point to where they were starting to collapse. And getting over the finish was just a great emotion, especially after the truck ran so good like it did at the start. We ran flawless.
We've tried a few different brands after COVID when supply chain issues were a huge deal. So far, we've found the best luck with XComps, and we just did 1,400 miles with only 2 flats. Like, that's saying a lot. I had my dad riding with me. He unfortunately passed away a week before we came down here. I had a picture of him, taped it into the visor. That's by far the best thing, is that my dad was able to do this the entire way with me.
It's a great group of guys. The camaraderie, the friendships that we built out here with everybody. We didn't get to meet half of Adam's team before. Like, we just know Adam. Getting to see their whole team, their whole shop, how they operate, how they work. I personally was very thankful to be invited out and glad everybody was here, and we all made it back safe. We're all alive. We all get to relax with a beer now before we get back to our normal 9-to-5s next week. And this one's going to take a while to leave the brain, man. It's going to be on our minds for a while, and I'm very excited about that, very thankful.